top end of the Nintendo 3DS, there are two cameras. The two cameras basically allow you to take 3D photos. So it has the capability of taking 3D photos. Now if you look on the inside, very similar to the Nintendo DSi or DSi XL, you'll see that there's a camera on the inside mounted to, of course, face the user. Now, just underneath that, you have your 3D screen at the top. 3D screen, excuse me, is a little bit wider than the touchscreen itself, and you have this 3D depth slider. Now, I pay more attention. Actually, I ask you to please pay more attention to the 3D depth slider, because this is where kind of it separates, I guess, us from anybody else. Because of this 3D depth slider, you're able to adjust the 3D effect that suits your eyes. So instead of having something that's static, fully on or fully off, you'll be able to adjust it as you see fit. I have 2015 vision, so I like mine probably a little bit lower, as other people want it full on, and that's cool. Or you can turn it all the way off if you desire to as well.
You can also change it right in the middle of your gameplay. So literally, you could be playing something and it's an intense scene. Wow, I really want to push this all the way up to the full effect. You could really manage that as you go through your entire gaming experience.
Mm-hmm. And especially, no two games are created alike, so different. Yeah. You might have different purposes for doing it. Like we have a game here called Pilot Wings Resort, which I can let you guys play in a bit, where I like to have mine a little bit higher, just because you're looking farther down into the field than you would be as if you were playing something like Super Street Fighter 4, which is very like it plays on a 2D plane. It's a little bit closer. You don't need it that far, so it just depends. Moving down the list, this is the circle pad. Circle pad, of course, move a little, get a little, move a lot, get a lot. So it's very similar to, being able to control your character or whatever you're doing a little bit more precisely than you would with just a standard D-pad. Of course, included is a plus control pad, as well as your select, start, home buttons, and of course you have the four buttons on the right. Now to take you on the side, of course you also have the L and R buttons on the top, shoulder buttons. You have a stylus that is also telescopic. Moving on the side, you also have a volume control button. You have an SD card slot. In the front, you have a headphone jack. Of course, power, tell you if it's charging. A wireless feature, so you can turn it on and turn it off. And a wireless light, which I'll go into in a moment. Now, let's see. Maybe we should start with AR shooter or something.
Yep.
Get you playing a bit.
That's great.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and power this on, and you guys already know the guidelines for filming when this is on. You can have fun and shoot.